Question 34 reads, in the system of equations above, a is a constant such that a is greater than 0 and it's less than 1 over 3. If xy is a solution to the system of equations, what is one possible value of y? Okay, what we really do is we pick our very own value for a. Okay, and so they say that a can be any number between 0 and 1 over 3. So I'm gonna say a is, it has to be less than 1 over 3 and more than 0. So I'm gonna say a is 1 over 4. And you can have 1 over 6, 1 over 5, 1 over 80. Those are all possible answers for a. But 1 over 2 wouldn't be an answer, obviously, because 1 over 2 is greater than 1 over 3. And so I'm going to choose a equals 1 over 4. And if I do that, okay, and if I do this, I'm going to plug it into our first equation. Now it's very easy. Now we just solve it like a normal system of equations. So if I rewrite the first equation, it becomes 1 over 2x equals 1 over 4. I can divide both sides by 1 over 2. So x equals 1 over 4 divided by 1 over 8. 1 over 4 divided by 1 over 2, becomes, well, we can take, when we divide fractions, we multiply by the reciprocal, right? So it becomes 2 over 1, which equals 2 over 4, which equals half. So x equals half. But that's not what the question is asking for. They're asking for y. Okay, and so if we know x, we can plug this value into the second equation, which has y. And so 1 over 2, right, plus y equals 5. A is 1 over 4 again, right? And so we can solve again. 1 over 2 plus y equals 5 over 4. Subtract both sides by 1 over 2, right? Subtract both sides by 1 over 2. I'm going to bring it over here. So y equals 5 over 4 minus 1 over 2. 1 over 2 is the same as 2 over 4, right? When I subtract fractions, I want them to have a common denominator. So y equals 3 over 4. Okay? That's our answer. There is a range of answers for this question. I believe any answer between 0 and 1 could be possible answers for y, because if you remember, we just randomly chose an answer for answer for a, right? And so if you chose, for example, 1 over 6, it's going to have a different value for y. But the important step is getting your response between 0 and 1.